What's going on, everybody? It's Nicole Flores with Full Blossom Magazine TV, and we are here with the one and only lovely Miss Chali Baltimore.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for having us. You know what I'm saying? You're definitely looking fly today, and I need to know where you got your shoes from right now.
They're Philip Leams.
Okay, how comfortable?
On a scale of 1 to 10, on a scale of hurt to not hurt, yeah, they're pretty much -0.
Right now, but you know what?
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's been a long day, and we understand all that, but we're definitely here to talk about your album coming, a mixtape coming out, and that's Hard to Kill. So let's talk about a little bit more about what inspired your album. What are the inspirations? How do you plan on coming back to your core audience?
I definitely made those kind of records on the mixtape, you know what I'm saying, because I know my strongest point and what my fans really expect from me is my lyrical content. So I never try to really steer away from that, you know what I mean? I play around with different sounds and different flows, but, I try to keep it as lyrical as possible because that's what I like to do, and that's what my fans expect. So as far as inspiration, I think just being in Detroit, because I recorded the whole thing in Detroit, was just inspiring enough, you know what I'm saying, new surroundings, great people, artists get pull their inspiration from all different things, but that was definitely mine, you know what I mean, just a whole new experience and a new, I don't know, a different breed of people that I really have grown to love and admire.
That's awesome, definitely. So it's a different part of the country because I know that you're a Philadelphian, right? Okay. So when you went out to Detroit, what producers did you work with that really drew that out of you?
I still managed to keep a lot of East Coast people on there, but I got some down south production on there, and obviously some from the Midwest. But they have a different sound, so it's definitely a challenge to me in a good way to find different flows and different ways to finesse my raps to go along with the type of beats that they have out there. But it's definitely a lot of talent, and that's Motown. You know what I'm saying? So
that's the heart of it all.
Yeah. So it was definitely inspiring to just be out there. Yeah.
So, all right. So, what about the album? What songs are you definitely looking forward to getting airplay? I know you're gonna have your album release party tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, actually, this is a listening party. The actual release is in September 17th, and I like all of the songs on the on the mixtape. I'm not one to focus on radio play, airplay. I'm just all for the fans that love my music getting a chance to hear everything that I'm creating. So
you definitely work with some greats in the past, and we got Big Pun on the roster. We got Ja Rule, the whole Murder Inc. crew, Ashanti. So I remember those days definitely. So you were always
with everybody that I probably always wanted to work with, especially when I first came in the game, and that's almost unheard of. So all of the greats, all the people I grew up listening to and was a fan of, I got to work with. So that's just an awesome experience, and awesome to have as a part of my life and my journey.
It's been a definite positive journey, and you've grown, and you're beautiful right now. You're definitely doing it up. You're killing it with your outfit. And what would you say is one of the most memorable stage performances that you've had?
One was in London, and we sold out. I think was it Wembley Stadium? Is it Wembley? Is that the name of the stadium? Is like 150,000 people, but it was 2 nights in a row, and it was back to back. It wasn't even like a time, difference in it. It was two nights and sold out, and just walking out on that stage was insane. I've never seen anything like it. They knew the words to all of our songs. I was just like, I was almost in tears. It was crazy. So that was definitely one of the most memorable experiences I could think of just off the top of my head. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's some others, but that one was crazy. Yeah.
Definitely. So that I can only imagine walking out and seeing over 150,000 screaming fans. They all know you, and
it's all right. Yeah, I didn't even have to perform. We just put the mic there, and they knew everything. It was crazy.
Okay, so I understand that your daughters are Ford models, And, I mean, if they're anything looking like you, they're gorgeous. So how'd that come about?
Oh, well, my oldest daughter is. My younger daughter could model, but she chose not to. She likes to do more behind the scenes. She's actually a makeup artist, and she's getting ready to go to FIT for fashion merchandising. So, yeah, but my oldest daughter is signed with Ford, New York. She's next LA. And then she's got a few agencies overseas. She actually just came back from overseas. She was in Barcelona, Madrid, London. So she's got some really amazing campaigns. So, they're great girls, and they keep me grounded and focused and humble, and so I'm very grateful for them.
Awesome, definitely. She's raising some beautiful daughters out here, and I know, it's hard to be a woman. You're raising women, and this is an industry with men. So how do you tell your daughters to navigate through that and protect themselves?
I think that's one of the great things about me having them at such a young age and being in the business at such a young age. They were able to see a lot of the things and, witness a lot of things that I went through. And so it also grounded them, And, my older daughter, when she got into the industry, she was 14, but she had me. So I was able to, really help her navigate through it. Even though modeling is a whole different beast from music, it's still an industry in itself. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you still kind of come across the same people, just in different forms.
Definitely. So we want to thank you for being a part of the Full Blossom family now. And we want to give your hashtag out. We got hashtag hard to kill Chuck, right? Right? That's good, right? Is that what it is? How will you say it?
The hashtag hard to kill Chuck. I can rock with that. That's good. And you can find me on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, and it's at Chali Baltimore, and there's no E on Charli.
All right, so what is one of your greatest inspirations, role model for women, music?
Person? Let me think for a second. Right now, I would have to say the CEO of my label is definitely an inspiration to me. He's just very spiritual, very grounded, and, he definitely helped me elevate my mind to the place I needed to become an executive with, as well as him at the label. So shout out to the CEO of B&B.
Shout out to the CEO of B&B.
Okay,
So
definitely.
one last question. What would be some inspirational words that you can impart on women in general?
I would just think that women should just embrace themselves, you know what I'm saying, from all different aspects of whatever they are and whatever they aspire to be. It's important that you focus on yourself and love yourself. I think when you love yourself first, you know what I'm saying, everything just kind of falls into place. You have a high degree of respect for yourself, and you're giving 150% of your best. You know what I'm saying, nothing can really stand in your way. You know what I mean, your blessings will come.
Definitely. Those are definite strong positive words. I feel that totally. So, once again, I want to thank you so much for your time. And this is Full Blossom interview with the one and only Chali Baltimore. Make sure you check out her album, Hard to Kill.
September 17th.
Don't forget, lock that date in. Make sure you check out the hashtag. Hit up her Facebook, her Twitter,
And Instagram.
Instagram. Check that out. She's going to be fly, so thank you so much.
Hey, this is Chali Baltimore, and we're tuned in with Full Blossom Magazine. Check it out.